Hi there, I'm Ken, the founder of MinnowTank. What is MinnowTank? MinnowTank is a platform to connect early stage tech startups and investors through an online pitch. Want to pitch your early stage tech startup to hundreds of investors absolutely free? Interested in investing in early stage tech startups yourself? Head over to minnowtank.com to join our email list to learn how. All right, everybody, enjoy the pitch.
Hi there, my name is Suzanne EL-Moursi. I'm the CEO of Uplift Data Partners. Uplift is a turnkey platform for the enterprise clients and companies to integrate drone data capture into their business operations. Our mission is to make it an absolute no-brainer for enterprise and commercial companies to outsource the aerial data capturing from drones to a trusted partner, which is Uplift Data Partners. We fly and you get data. In a fragmented market where there are a lot of drone networks everywhere around the world, the enterprise client is tasked with finding the best-in-class commercial caliber pilots anywhere there is a need, and ensure that the standardization and the quality of the data that they get back is acceptable to that enterprise client's requirements. And that is the problem we're solving for. Uplift is a two-sided model where we find the best-in-class pilots that are commercially trained, equipped, and insured. We bring them into our network, and we further advance their skill, their expertise, and their capability. So when we look at enterprise clients, there are 6 categories of requirements that are crucial to them when they consider drone data capture. And Uplift's platform is designed to solve for those 6. Starting with a partnership mindset, we understand that enterprise clients are very keen to make sure that the risk in what we call the first mile, where we capture this aerial data, is managed and structured in a way that makes it low risk to them. Additionally, drone technology is a brand new technology that is still being understood and considered across enterprises. It isn't an if should we use drone technology, but it's really how do we use it and how do we integrate it? So clients look for a partner that has a mindset to help take them across each step of the way in understanding drone technology at a large scale and at a customized scale for them. Most of our clients come to us requesting we start with a proof of concept collaboration with them to help make the case and understand exactly how it integrates into the business operation. Secondly, clients look for professionalism across the pilots. This is a key differentiator for Uplift Data Partners. Our pilots are the best of the best when it comes to representing clients in the field. And we take seriously the presentation, the caliber, the skill, and the expertise of pilots across our network, ensuring that they meet the professionalism expected from an enterprise entity. Third, the insurance coverage is a critical piece, as you can imagine. These clients and companies are large, many publicly traded companies that very much consider the insurance coverage to be a critical selection criteria when they outsource this to an external entity. And in our model, the pilots carry $1 million individual policies themselves, and Uplift carries a $50 million that goes on top of that, what we call an umbrella. And so we present our clients with a 2-tiered model that ensures them that we are managing the risk from an insurance perspective in a way where both Uplift and the pilot have skin in the game. That usually is one of the biggest winners for why they would select Uplift. Fourth is the B2B client servicing piece. As you think about drones being adopted at scale inside an insurance company, a construction company, real estate company, there is an element of client success and client servicing that is very critical in the way the relationship gets built over time. And this is something that is very doable when you have a platform like ours, because we invest in client success teams and we automate the interaction with our clients. And thus, anywhere there is a mission required, our clients are able to engage with Uplift in the same way across the enterprise. Fifth, as we think about the education and knowledge of our pilots, our platform is rooted in evolving the pilot's capabilities and understanding over time. So as we work with companies across the various industries, and we understand exactly how the missions need to be conducted and the kind of data that we capture and the value in the data that we're capturing for clients, Uplift invests its own time and resources in creating content that is disseminated back to the pilot network to make sure that the pilot's knowledge is up to date and relevant to the industry specific. This is what we really consider as our secret sauce, is the time that we invest in creating snackable recipes is what we deem them, and ensuring that on our online platform, all the pilots that engage with Uplift receive the same education, knowledge, evolution over time. And finally, scalability. As you can imagine, enterprise clients want to do this same way of data capture in the same scalability, in the same quality control, and in the same turnkey attributes wherever the project or the mission is across the United States. And essentially, that is something that makes us really win, ensuring that we can scale and automate and quality control in the same way. Our unfair advantage stems from having started inside a construction company, a $2 billion design-build construction company named Clayco. And with that, we were exposed to the most complex of industries in adopting drone technology across their business operations. Today, Uplift services more than the construction industry. We work with real estate companies, insurance companies, as well as utility and power companies. But we believe that our unfair advantage, having started in the construction industry, gives us a huge leg up on other drone platforms, service platforms, in understanding exactly what needs to be solved for to trigger higher customer adoption. When you look at the landscape of drone technology companies that are available in the market, the best way to think about Uplift is really that it's a hub and spoke model, and we are the hub. We solve for the first mile in the drone data ecosystem as a whole. And the reason we say the first mile is really the operational elements for what it takes to conduct a safe, compliant flight, and capture quality information that gets passed on to businesses or other software companies that are processing this drone data. So by being in the center, we are in one case an affiliate or a partner to the drone data processing platforms out there, because we capture the data that goes into their software processing platforms. And on another category, we work directly with clients. We capture aerial data and we provide it to our clients internally. And in many cases, drone data is an augmentation to an existing data set. And so that means other 3D modeling, some AI, that could be in play, and it doesn't necessarily have to only reside in a drone data processing platform. The best kind of summary to it is to think of Uplift as driving the fluidity of data and the connectivity, as we describe ourselves, a connective glue across the ecosystem to bring a new kind of data set to both technology companies and traditional enterprise clients. And we win, as I mentioned earlier, because we solve for 6 categories that are most important to the enterprise market. And as we grow our platform and reach globally, these 6 categories become more important for multinational companies, because in the end of the day, the first mile, as described, is a regulated first mile that has a lot more operation around the quality of pilots, the filing of flight plans, the keeping up to date with the regulatory pieces in each airspace agency across the world as we expand, as well as the quality of the mission itself. And as we think about the quality of the data and the pilot and the hardware that they have to carry. So as we think about our mission to be a no-brainer for the enterprise clients to outsource this to Uplift, the alternative would be enterprise clients have to stand up an equivalent of an aviation department to be able to adopt drone data into the business operations, and do that in multiple geographies to be able to truly integrate at scale. And the no-brainer here points to the fact that there is a better cost-efficient way to adopt drones by partnering with Uplift. Our traction to date is from June of 2016 to the end of 2017. Our total revenue is $991,000. We are now servicing over 40 clients across the United States and Canada. And we have completed over 1,700 missions, and we have over 600 pilots in our network. Uplift believes in the quality of the pilots and not necessarily the quantity, and we are careful to add more supply of pilots as we increase our demand. So our focus is to solve for demand and trigger more customer adoption in the enterprise market. Our second unfair advantage is my management team and the entire team of 10 people at Uplift, and I'd like to tell you a little bit more. Along with myself, I have Andrew Dennison, who's the Chief Operating Officer for Uplift, Jamel Carter, the VP of Business Development and Sales, and Kinan Sweden, who's the VP of Engineering and Technology. Andrew was employee number 1 for Uplift. He came to Uplift after spending 8 years building Student Painters in Michigan. And Student Painters is a platform where college students paint residential homes across the country. He has firsthand experience in building a sales force, training a sales force, dispatching them. And he believed that drones would require a distributed model as this to be able to trigger customer adoption in the enterprise market. Jamel Carter comes to us with extensive enterprise sales experience. He's really built a career on understanding the life cycle of enterprise sales and how to work through a matrix large organization as the ones we do every day to sell a product or a service. He also has spent quite a bit of time in entrepreneurship and has worked in the deregulated energy space at a startup called Power to Switch, which is where we met. And I got to see firsthand experience in watching him build the sales of what seems very similar here, a two-sided platform that connects the supply market of energy, or in this case, it would be drones, to the larger market of demand across enterprise. And so when I look at Jamel, we are able to unlock relationships at the top level and actually flow them through to each broker or user of drone data. And then finally, Kinan is our VP of Engineering. He comes to us with rich experience in AI, and that is truly the next frontier for a lot of the drone data capture. And he has extensive experience, really just an entrepreneur at heart, a serial entrepreneur, having worked in many experiences building, taking ideas to market from a technical perspective. Along with the 4 of us, we have 6 other individuals who are very passionate about client services, about operations, about working across the United States, finding pilots, training them and bringing them onto the platform and servicing our clients. We are a young, hungry team in the drone enterprise space. We understand and we have a great empathy to what it takes to bring a new emerging technology to the market. And we work tirelessly to really solve a lot of the customer adoption bottlenecks that are in the way of clients really adopting at scale. We're currently raising our Series A round for $5 million. We have secured $2 million of that. And the funds will be used for 2 primary goals. Number 1, to fully automate the Uplift Data Partners platform to ensure that we are able to scale and service 10,000 missions a month. Additionally, we would like to expand globally to provide the same Uplift Data Partners experience to our multinational clients around the world. And with that, I hope that you can consider Uplift Data Partners as an investment choice. We're very passionate about the potential of drones to society and the business community at large. We believe that our value proposition in solving the first mile and absolutely making it hassle-free for enterprise clients and technology companies at large is something necessary that will trigger faster customer adoption in the next 1 to 2 years at least. Additionally, we believe that by making it completely hassle-free, we're able to show the transformative value of drones on society at large by triggering that adoption. You can reach me at Suzanne at upliftdatapartners.com, and I look forward to hearing from you.